My name is Angel Lateral, and when it comes to practicing law, I resonate with the human spirit just as much as the judicial system. This isn't your typical business legal advice show, and I'm not your typical lawyer. As an attorney, I have over 16 years of legal experience in the areas of business law and estate planning. As a project manager, I love building and nurturing systems that work. And as a certified guide in the lineage of King Solomon, transformation consultant, and practicing Buddhist, I know this all starts with a healthy mindset. Welcome to the Laws of Abundance podcast. Legal advice from an angel. I'm your host, Angel Lateral. I'm the last person I would ever ask for relationship advice. I've been codependent most of my life and have been engaged to men that lied to me and betrayed me. I've been in relationships with ones that needed to be taken care of or were just downright angry at the world. At one point, my lack of self-love allowed me to look at these relationships as fulfilling. Because if you're codependent, the relationship is filling a hole you don't want to look at. So the reward of the unhealthy relationship is that it keeps you distracted from identifying the cause of the hole you just keep digging yourself into deeper and deeper. Now, I broke that cycle in my life using the tool of the 10-month Universal Hermetic Ray Kabbalah program. It took me 4 trips up the tree of life to really learn fully how to love myself in such a way as I could break the pattern that kept putting me in this position of codependency and enabling of others not worthy of my time, energy, love, and money. And then I spent more time working on myself before I could reach a place to admit I was ready to try an actual fulfilling relationship. To admit that I actually wanted a real fulfilling relationship. And thanks to good friends, my own personal practice with the runes and tarot, meditation, and ritual, I was able to hear the universe tell me to go back out into the world a fulfilled and whole human being and pull in someone who I enjoy to be with. Not to complete me, but to be a partner in life, to co-create experience with, and work together on a mission of light work to make this world a better place. The change in me was that I was being honest with myself and no longer trying to fill a hole with a person. I am complete unto myself. I am whole and love myself. No other is going to change that. Now that I'm whole, it was time, just like the Shekinah did, to pull my love, my lover, my king, to me from the universe. And when I did this, the other would not become someone or something I take care of, enable, or need, but a partner where we enjoy each other independently, free, and making our own choices, including the choice to create a relationship. So let's look at it this way. A relationship is a triangle. You, the other person, and the relationship create that triangle. The two of you are creating it together as independent beings, and it itself is a co-creation and an independent creation of the two of you. The importance of independence of each individual, of staying in a space of light, not control, meaning staying open to not being right. One does not learn how to create worlds in collaboration by being right and controlling the other person. I'm going to repeat that again, dear listener. One does not learn how to create worlds in collaboration by being right and controlling the other person. Take these words to heart. From one recovering codependent to another. There is no opportunity to create the kind of divine collaboration you seek by focusing on being right and controlling another's behavior. Here in these words lie my light bulb moment, as this being a law of abundance. Co-creation is a magical thing. And your beliefs aside, the Elohim, which is a they, includes a masculine and a feminine. The Elohim, the God of the Bible, is 2. In partnership, making worlds like Earth in collaboration, not codependence. Codependence is dependency, a taking. One is always suckling on the other. literally feeding off of the life force energy of the other. How does this create something when the energy itself is destructive, needy, cloying, pulling, heavy? What of this is of the light? How does it help you create more of anything? It doesn't. It only creates more lack, because it feeds whatever that hole is in your life and rewards you with more of the same. So you get tired, burned out, and angry, or you blame the other for making you this way, when it's all a choice to stay codependent. Sadly, codependency is the norm for relationships in this world today. So much in the world encourages us to look at it as if it's normal. Song lyrics, for one. I listen to the lyrics of pop music, country music, you name it music, and it's all about need, not co-creation. No song I know of, with minor exceptions, is about loving oneself so much that you do not need another. But you choose to be with another because their friendship, collaboration, and light enhance your life to such an extent that you want to create new things with them. No, most things are about us making the other person into something for us. So I will change this other person into my mold. I will make them do what I want. Then I'll be happy. Well, that's kind of fucked up, isn't it? Why do we want to go around making people do anything? And how is that creating abundance? So step 1, we work on ourselves and learn to love ourselves. If you can't love yourself, you can never truly love another, simply because you do not know how. Step 2, we desire another to truly co-create with, as in, an independent being who loves themselves will be in your life and together, independently exercising their own free will. You will make things separate from yourselves, starting with your healthy relationship with each other, which involves releasing attachment to controlling the other, or having them be what you want, do what you want, you being right about their choices, and them being equally open the other way back to you. And from here you have fertile ground for an amazing co-creation harvest and the fulfillment of a law of abundance in relationship with another. This is not relationship advice. I don't think I'm yet worthy of dishing that. This is a law of abundance. Love yourself. Don't attempt to fill yourself with another. And in relationship, you must allow for independence of the other in order to create something, the relationship, with them. Otherwise, you are taking and making lack. Co-creation in nature, just like my container example in episode 1 of this podcast, seed comes from fertilized flower. Flower plus pollinator equals fruit. Flower is very independent from pollinator. Sperm plus egg equals baby and human in mammals generally. In nature, the sperm bearer is really independent from the egg bearer, but together in union they create the third, a new life. Humans and some other animals mate for life, or partial lives. This mating is another form of co-creation, as in the choice to live and create together equals the choice to create a third thing, a relationship, which may have offspring itself, i.e. kids, children, new beings. They're all a product of the relationship, the co-creation. But now I'm going in circles. So I'll wind up my thoughts on this law of abundance. As I sit in my thoughts this full moon eve and my own experience, as I learn how to create a healthy relationship with another, what I'm learning is truly one must know themselves. And whatever crack is in this knowledge of yourself, that is where you're going to feel the rub in the relationship. We cannot fear to lose it, the relationship, because that is dependence. One must be free in it and willing to let it go at any time. Then and only then you will be in a space to co-create. So happy co-creating, friends. If you need additional help in detaching from your former self, I can help with that. And you can always find contact information on my show notes. Thank you for allowing me to help you prosper. If you like this podcast, please review and subscribe. You can find out more about me at laterallaw.com/Laws of Abundance podcast. I'm your host, Angel Lateral, and I can help with that.